Rome was a gritty, dusty place. Life, too, is often filled with dust and dirt. It's always been this way, and it always will be. We wake up each morning fresh and clean, only to be covered in the dust of the day work, stress, and everything else. A few months ago, the new year felt so fresh, full of promises and new beginnings. We were ready to make a change, to turn over a new leaf. But now, only a few months in, we're falling back into old habits, picking up new bad ones, and already behind. And that's why we have spring cleaning. We have pounds to shed, bad habits to break, and clutter to clear. It's a chance to bring a new version of ourselves into the new season. That's what we're going to explore today, the habits the Stoics believe you should stop so you can get clean this season, not just from the dust of everyday life, but from harmful patterns and compulsions. This way, we can live with clarity and purpose, making the most of this fresh season and springing forward in more ways than one. The Stoics often talk about the inner citadel, that core part of you that remains untouched by external events, whether good or bad. Marcus Aurelius writes that nothing can touch the soul. Despite the challenges, the misfortune, and the unearned hardships he faced, nothing could tarnish his inner goodness. That's the power of meditation. It helps us see that even amid life's dirt and dust, what remains is our inherent goodness, always bubbling up. A big reason life feels tough is because of the thoughts we let dominate our minds. As Marcus says, our life is colored by the thoughts we choose to focus on. If we only see negativity, if we focus on the worst in people or the impossible, we'll see reality through that lens. Your life is shaped by the color of your thoughts. Marcus also reminds us that our time is limited. If we don't use it wisely, it slips away forever. We often put things off thinking we'll do them tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes, and before we know it, we've missed out on making the changes we know we should. When a new season arrives, it's a moment to reflect. How many more winters will pass by? How many springs will be wasted? Are we going to wait another 365 days, another cycle around the sun, before we take action on the things we know we need to do? The Stoics would urge us to stop procrastinating and start doing. The best time to act is now. In one story, a philosopher goes to visit a Stoic named Agrippinus and asks if he should attend a party hosted by the corrupt and immoral Nero. Agrippinus, without hesitation, says yes, but adds, "I didn't even think about it. I wouldn't consider doing something like that." His point was clear. We should be decisive about what we will or won't do. We shouldn't waste time pondering questionable choices. We should know our values and stick to them, without second-guessing or needing advice. It's a hard yes or a firm no. This idea of clarity also applies to how we manage our time and energy. Just because someone sends an unsolicited email doesn't mean we need to reply. There was a time when I tried to maintain an empty inbox, but as I've grown older, I've realized that what we think is important is often just urgent. True importance lies in the things that may not demand our immediate attention, but are crucial to our long-term well-being. Another lesson from Stoic wisdom is encapsulated in the Latin proverb festina lente, which means make haste slowly. It was a favorite of Emperor Augustus. We often rush, eager to achieve, but sometimes the fastest way to get to where we want to be is by slowing down. The phrase, measure twice, cut once, captures this idea perfectly. Take your time, plan carefully, and then act with precision. The grudge you're holding, it's meaningless, Marcus says. He points out that people who clung to grudges are now long gone, and the grudges they held serve no purpose. The same will be true for whatever it is you're upset about. It's easy to get swept up in the chaos around us, whether it's the constant noise of the media or the frenzy of the crowd. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm, reflective, and grounded. As Chrysippus said, if I wanted to follow the crowd, I wouldn't have become a philosopher. Our task is to maintain our peace of mind, to stay true to our values, and to not get swept away by forces beyond our control. At one point in his meditations, Marcus Aurelius advises avoiding false friendship at all costs. He knew this from personal experience after being betrayed by Avidius Cassius, one of his closest allies. This teaches us that while we may want to trust people, we must also recognize that not everyone has good intentions. We have to protect ourselves by understanding human nature. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Let me know what habits you're focusing on this season and what steps you're taking to spring forward in your own life. Until next time, stay grounded, stay focused, and spring forward with purpose. Take care.